setup utility, and menu options. The BIOS, short for Basic Input-Output System, is a program that acts as an intermediary between your operating system and your computer hardware. The BIOS setup utility allows you to access and set up your computer system at its most simple level. Opening the BIOS setup utility. Power the computer off and wait for 5 seconds. Turn the computer back on and then immediately press the Escape key repeatedly until the Startup menu opens. Press F10 to open the BIOS setup utility. BIOS setup utility menus and settings. Caution: information stored by the BIOS setup utility is essential. Use caution when making changes in the BIOS. A mistake might cause the computer to not perform as expected. Use the top menu bar to access computer information, security settings, and system configuration options. Available settings vary by computer model. The main menu allows you to review system information, set the date and time, and view the firmware version and serial numbers. The security menu allows you to set passwords, change security settings for TPM devices, and restore security settings to factory default if needed. The configuration menu allows you to change the language, configure hyperthreading, fans, and action keys. You can also access the power saving settings from this menu as well. The boot options menu allows you to configure USB, networks, and secure boot options. You can change the UEFI boot order from this menu. The exit menu allows you to save or ignore changes and exit or load setup defaults. Navigating BIOS setup utility menus. The mouse can be used to move the on-screen cursor. Click once to highlight an option and double-click to select an option. The left and right arrow keys select a different menu screen. The up and down arrow keys select an item within the menus. The Enter key executes a command or selects a submenu. The F9 key saves the current values and returns to the previous menu. The Escape key exits the current menu or the BIOS setup utility without saving any.